Hello students, this is Sarish with a new video of your chapter Synthetic Fiber and Plastic. As I have told you about yesterday, synthetic fiber nylon. I told you how it is used and what are its properties. I have already told you that about rayon, which is also known as artificial silk. I hope you are also doing continuously study from your books. So here it is, today's topic again with a new fiber, synthetic fiber, that is polyester. Today we will discuss its properties and uses. First of all, I will tell you what is the meaning of polyester. Polyester is made by two words, poly and ester. Poly means many. Ester, it is a kind of chemical. So when these chemical units, many chemical units are joined together, then they make polyester. It is called a kind of synthetic fiber which is mostly used. Ester is that kind of chemical which is made by using carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. By combination of these chemically, then ester can be prepared. So ester can be used in your soaps production. You are using soaps at home, so in those soaps ester chemical is used. So you can study about ester in your further classes, but today I will tell you why this polyester is used and what are its properties. So polyester is not a name of any example of any fiber. Polyester has different examples, means there terylene, which is also known as Dacron. It is a kind of polyester. Polyester, it's a fiber, but it has various types. So this is one of the type, terylene. So terylene we use in synthetic fibers for clothes, plastic formation. So terylene is that type of fiber which is used in lot of products, so that we will also discuss. Now the question is how polyester is made. I have told you that polyester is made by various ester units. These ester units are obtained from raw materials. The raw materials which are used to prepare, and they are taken from petroleum refineries. You know about petroleum? It is a kind of fuel which we use in our daily life for vehicle activities. So in refineries we get the petroleum, and from petroleum we can prepare the raw material of polyester. So it is a kind of complete synthetic fiber. Properties. Its properties are nearby similar to the nylon properties. If you have revised nylon property carefully, if you have read them, then these properties are also similar. It is a strong and durable. As I told you, durable means which work for last long. Wrinkle resistant, I told you there is no any wrinkles when it is washed or it is used after. Then dry quickly. If clothes are made by it, then they dry very quickly and they absorb very less water, same as it is of nylon. Moth resistance means there is no effect of any kind of insects, of bacteria, because they are already chemicals. So in chemicals there is no any effect, and can be dyed in various colors. So various kind of plastics, cloths can be prepared with the help of polyester. That's why, because it can be dyed, can be give color in various formations. So these are the properties of polyester. Now I will tell you some uses of it. its use. Sailboat, you know about sailboat? There is a sailboat you have seen. Due to that sail, due to wind, that sail move, and that sail move the boat. So this is the sail particle. The sail cloth is made by polyester. Water bottles, you use water bottles at home, which is of plastic, that is made by polyester. Jars, plastic jar which you use to keep any kind of ingredients. Shirts, some shirts are used by polyester, made by polyester. Bed sheets and carpets. So these fabric products are also made by this, and plastic products are also made by this. Now the question is, why plastic product is made by this? Because it contain this kind of product also. This is the second example of polyester. First example I gave you Terylene. This is the second example, PET. Its full form is polyethylene terephthalate. It's in this, poly means, I told you before, ethylene is a kind of chemical which is also a kind of plastic. So this ethylene is used to make it plastic. That's why in the formation of plastic we use it lot. Food containers, at home you use plastic bottles, you use, that is made by this plastic PET. Even you can check today in your plastic bottles, there may be written made by PET. Their plastic name can be written there, so that is PET. This plastic, it is that kind of plastic, if we burn this plastic then it can change its shape. So that's why it is called a kind of plastic. So polyester is a kind of plastic also, but we have to use it in fiber. Its special quality is polyester can be mixed with other fibers. If we use polyester with another fiber like cotton, silk, then it can be mixed with them, and then it can make special fiber that is called blended fiber or mixed fiber. Blended fibers are those fibers which are made by more than one fibers. In this, one fiber will be synthetic, another fiber may be natural. For example, Terylene is example of polyester, cotton is example of natural synthetic natural fibers. So Terylene plus cotton, they will make terrycoat. You know about terrycoat? Shirt, pants, coat, they are made up of terrycoat. Terylene plus wool, terry wool. This is a kind of woolen clothes when they are made by using synthetic. Terylene plus silk is terry silk. These three types of blended fibers we also use when we all want natural properties as well as synthetic properties. Synthetic properties means they will be strong, they will be durable, they will be wrinkle resistant, they absorb less water. And natural property means ki cotton, wool and silk, that you know about them. Ki cotton can give us various amount, allow the air to enter. Wool, it doesn't allow air to enter. Silk, it also does not allow air to enter. So in this way we can get both qualities. Blended fibers can give both natural and synthetic fiber properties. That's why blended fibers are also used mostly, because they give us both fibers property at once. So that's why polyester can be used to make blended fiber. So I hope you are clear about this complete topic, polyester and its types and its uses, its properties, and about blended fibers. So please do complete your worksheets on time and also read these topics continuously. Thank you and have a beautiful day.